This is like a lampshade that I bought online, and I'm just going to show people how that I make them. This was going to be one of the sun catchers we were going to do at the retreat. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about like the retreat. Hi, my name's Becky, and if you're new here, I make sun catchers and sun catcher DIY kits with video tutorials. I started Veneer Creations in 2017, and since then it has become a full-time successful business. Suncatcher Diaries is where I record everything that goes on in my small business behind the scenes. Hello and happy Tuesday. Well, I say happy Tuesday, but I'm not really sure if it is a happy Tuesday today. I've actually been cleaning and tidying my workshop for the past, well, I'd say like yesterday. I've been updating it, and I've like been looking at different kinds of storage and things this week. And I've been making new pieces for the new collection. Now, I'm also going to be teaching people on my Patreon how to make these, the lamp sun catchers. This is going to be the first piece. It's not going to be this one that I'm doing the tutorial for. It's going to be this one first. So like, this is like a lampshade that I bought online. And I'm just going to show people how that I make them on my Patreon. Yeah. And I'm also going to be making a new collection alongside that for November. This will be the November collection, because on the 1st I've got like my DIY kits going live, and then I've got a collection going live later on, I'm not sure when. Getting kits ready, doing that new collection, and then sorting out this. And then also like that happened with, you've probably seen from the title of this video, unfortunately with things that have happened with the retreat, which I'm definitely going to talk about more. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about it more in this video. It's funny, isn't it? Like, I have dealt with so much failure. Like, starting a new business can be really hard, and I have dealt with so much failure, so I have lots of experience with that. And I have, like, in my life as well, like I can be quite tough because of the jobs that I've had before, and like just things that happened with my childhood and things. I'm quite good with like rejection and failure and things like that. Like, I'm not somebody who's had a very easygoing life, so I'm very used to it when things go wrong, and I think that's probably what's helped me get through that first barrier of being a small business. And obviously now, like, when things go wrong nowadays, I have you guys, so I have a community that's already out there to support me, and there's things that in my small business that I'm so good at now that it's very easy for me. I can just like kind of sit back, and I know I can always go back to them, if that makes sense. So like my tutorials, my new collections, I've always got that there. So when something does go wrong, something new that I'm trying out, then I've always got that to go back to. Like, and I guess that's when I try new things as well nowadays. I never have like, oh, I can make loads of money with this. That's never the first thought. It's always like what I want to do, like experience wise now. Like anything that I do with this small business nowadays is things that I really want to do because I really, really love it and I really want to do it. And with the retreats, the reason why I wanted to do the retreats was because I wanted to meet people, and meet people who enjoy the same thing as me, and like meet people who probably wanted to start their own small business and help them. And that's just, I really wanted to like do more in-person events because I spend so much time on my own as well. I sound like such a, what do you call it in the UK? We call it a Billy. But yeah, I sound like such a lonely person. I do have friends and family and things, but I just, on the day-to-day, I don't really see a lot of people. So yeah. So I'm gonna get into finishing this, and then yeah, I'll definitely talk more and get into like the reasons behind what happened with the retreat. just been reworking a few things in the studio. So as you can see, I used to have like my wooden beads up here that I used to use for way back in the day when I did dream catchers, which is probably like a year and a half ago now. So yeah, I used to do dream catchers and I used to put all my wood beads up here, and I'm changing it now to have like a lot of my stock that I keep in my garage, which my storeroom, that's it, I always call it my storeroom. So I've put a lot of the stuff that I keep in there here, because I'm finding that I'm going back and forth so much because I only keep like a small amount of this in here. It's better to keep them here and then the wooden beads in there because I hardly ever use them. When I've been redoing this room, I've been thinking really hard, like what stuff do I use the most, and keeping that in this room so I don't have to keep going back and forth. I just wanted to show you something as well. As you can see, we've been decorating for Halloween. By the time this goes up, Halloween will probably just be over and I'll be decorating. I'm going to decorate in here for Christmas. And I think this year I'm really going to go for it for Christmas. I want sparkly lights everywhere. I'm thinking I want new, like normally I have like this kind of like autumnal leafy kind of look on my tree because I think it goes with like my house. But this year I'm going to do extra sparkles, I think. I think I'm going to go suncatcher crazy in this house for Christmas because it suits Christmas so much. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, just showing you a few things. This will probably be already up on YouTube, the tutorial. So this is the YouTube tutorial that I made last week, and then the Patreon version of it. So this is the way I'm going to be doing my tutorials from now on. Let me put you there. So my tutorials on YouTube now are going to be slightly different. So I've not done them in ages, for one. I just do tutorials on Patreon now, but I'm going to start doing them again. So I'm going to have all new kits, but there's always going to have a YouTube version, which is going to be a simpler version, and then a Patreon version. So the YouTube tutorial will be on YouTube, and then I'll just basically show you guys the Patreon version if you guys want to go extra and the extra step and do the extra detailed one. So that's how YouTube and Patreon are changing. And then I just wanted to show you this because this was going to be one of the sun catchers we were going to do at the retreat. We were going to do this guy, and I don't know, I feel like there's part of me that thinks, did I just quit too soon? But then when I think about everything that I did and all the marketing that I did for the retreat, then I think, well, no. But then the next part of the marketing that I was going to do for the retreat was going to be to show like you guys what kits we were going to be doing on that retreat. Didn't even get to that bit because I was just so worried, and I really didn't want people to be waiting right up until like 2 weeks before and not knowing that I was going to have to cancel. So I was getting really worried about people have booked it and then I would have had to have cancelled, if that makes sense. So yeah, I thought I just need to do it now, cancel now, and I just need to rework it. So yeah, this was going to be one of them, and I was going to make the other, and I was going to have like, I was going to market it and just be like, these are the sun catchers we're going to make during the retreat. Yeah, and maybe as well, because now, talking to you now, it's actually the 23rd of October, and the retreat's on the 1st of December. I think maybe if I'd have like waited until a week into November, maybe that would have been a better option. Like, maybe I did just like quit too soon. Someone's at the door. Sorry about that, somebody was at the door. There is a part of me that thought maybe I could have just waited a week or two, but then would it have been too close to the actual event, and then would that have been fair? Then if I'd have had to have cancelled the event. Oh look, the sun has just come out. So yeah, I just want to show you what I've been making. So this is where I've got up to with the lamp. Unfortunately, because I only have like this overhead, the overhead tripod here has only got like one thing that I can put on it at once. So like I can either put this camera on. Ooh. So I can either put this camera on or I can put my phone. I can't do both at the same time. So I've just got an attachment to put onto it so I could do both at the same time, because now I've filmed this for obviously YouTube because I'm doing this video, but I've not done a reel for it, and I really think this one's going to be the one that people probably like the most. So I'm a bit gutted really that I'm not going to have a reel for it. I keep thinking in my head now, oh, I'm not going to have a reel for this, for Instagram. Yeah, and it really annoys me, so I've just bought an attachment that hopefully will like attach to this, and then I can do both at the same time. Like, that's awesome for me because I'll be able to film tutorials and make a reel for that tutorial. So yeah, love that. So I tried some of my new icicles, or snowflakes, sorry, on this piece, but I just think the droplets on their own are better. What do you think? And then I've been making some moon suncatchers with the new stock that I've got. Hello and happy Saturday. Oh god, I've been working on... What have I been working on? I've been working on some new moons. I think I would have shown you a little clip of them before this, and I've been working on the lamp. I changed it out because I had some new stock that's come in, which I will show you. I've had new icicles come in, like little prisms and little pendant icicles that have just come in yesterday, and so I've made some moons with them. I went live. God, there's quite a lot that happened yesterday. I went live on my Patreons for the small business tier, and I went live on my Instagram for the first time ever, which was really nice, like seeing all you guys like popping up telling me where you're from in the world. That was really nice. Like, people were saying hi from Italy, there was like people from Turkey, loads from the US, like Texas, Colombia, Argentina. Like, it was really fun doing that live yesterday, and I was just showing like them the new things that I've got because they just came, and I was just so excited that I wanted to just show people straight away. So yeah, and I'm going to be sharing like them products on my small business tier as well to show people where they're from. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about like the retreat. So I need to like properly tell you what happened with the retreat. So I'll just take you back to when I actually was planning the retreat. So I was thinking quite a lot about having like a retreat where people could come and do crafts and stay for the weekend, and we could do like different things. Like maybe I could get a yoga teacher in, maybe like somebody who does tarot cards, things like that. And I just thought it would be really nice, but I wasn't quite ready to do that. So I thought I would do like a day retreat where it was just two sessions, 2 workshops, like a craft day. And I spoke to Beeston Manor, and they were just like wonderful like people, and it was a really nice venue, so that's why I booked with them. And then I did like it was like a 12 till 5 with food, and there was 2 workshops, and you got food with it. And I was going to do like a free crystal gift bag when people turned up. I was going to give like little free treats throughout the day, and yeah, I was really excited. But when I posted it, I think within like the first 2 weeks I got one sale, so I was like, oh yeah, maybe it's going to work. And then I think I got 2 more when I started pushing it on Facebook, and then I'd not sure, and then it just kind of like no more sales were coming through. So I was thinking, this isn't going to work. There's just not enough. Maybe possibly I wasn't doing enough, because I do have a lot of things that I do. Maybe I'd given myself too much, because I do so much now. Like, I got my DIY kits, I've got my collections, I've got my Patreon, I've got my YouTube, I've got my social medias. Like, it is a lot, and I think maybe I've given myself too much to do, especially with the retreats. And I think if I did one again, my plan is, and I think what would really, really work would be to do like a workshop where you got like a free drink, and then you just do one workshop, so it'd be a lot less money, it wouldn't be as expensive, and it would just be a 2 to 3 hour workshop where we could just like have a drink and have fun and chat, and not as intense as a like half a day workshop. That's my plan if I decide to do it again, which I'm not sure at the minute. I'm going through a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a change, a bit of a transformation, I guess, in my life, where I'm thinking about new things that I might be trying out. I don't know, it's really hard because I'm right at the beginning. I'm feeling excited, but I'm also feeling really, it's like a confusing time when you're thinking of starting a new venture. I can't really go into that right now because I don't even know if I'm going to be doing it, but something new is going to be coming to Veneer Creations, I think. But yeah, don't mark my words because I don't know. I'm at the very, very start of something. I've also had a laser engraver turn up last week, and I'm going to be doing a few Instagram, they're probably already on by the time this video is I'm going to be doing a few Instagram reels on that. It was kindly gifted to me by X Tool, and I'm going to be doing some little videos on that. I'm very excited because it engraves metal, and I use a lot of metal in my work, and I'm going to be trying to engrave crystals as well. I don't know if that's going to work. It engraves stone, so maybe it will work. But yeah, I'm going to show you the moons and everything like in more detail, and all the equipment that I've got, just all the new materials that have just come.